Hello guys, welcome to the Full Octane Garage. It's been a while, we've had a pandemic, things have slowed down, James has been slacking, but a lot of things have changed space-wise and with the cars. So thought I'd kick it all off with a garage tour. Welcome to the Full Octane Garage. Before we get too far into it, we'd like to ask you to don't forget to subscribe, leave some comments down below, share with your friends, and check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Your continued support and all really helps to keep the channel rolling. Okay guys, I'm going to start off with the tour. In case you didn't know, Melissa and I have moved from the previous location, the house with the tunnel. We moved into a new location. This house has 1,000 square foot attached garage and a 1,000 square foot detached garage that I'm in right now. And done a lot of work with this garage. It used to be a working garage. The guy that used to own the house before used to build $100,000 motorcycles in here. But I thought I'd turn it into kind of a garage slash clubhouse slash place for car people to meet. And that's what we got. So I'm gonna flip the camera around. Let's show it to you. All right. Again, this garage is 1,000 square feet. It's two-story, really. There's a loft up above. Really haven't figured out a way to use that at all yet, but it's got some potential. Had the floors finished in a metallic epoxy system by Granite Floor Systems here in Nashville, Tennessee. They did a beautiful job. Looks like a bowling ball. Really happy with how that turned out. Of course, every garage has a refrigerator. This is the Jag sign that you remember from the previous garage. We did add the track lighting there and on the other side right there. Now again, this isn't finished. This garage, we've only been in about a month and a half, so it's still a work in progress, but we've gotten a long ways with it. So I've got plenty of furniture. I know it looks crowded. We normally keep two cars right here. The old E-Type and the XKRS GT. Got them out of the garage right now so we could do the tour. But yeah, I've got a lot of furniture in here. The idea is when we have a club meeting, we'll pull the cars out and pull the tables out and kind of flex the space and use it for car meets and just hanging out. You can see this was a working garage before because it actually has a rail with a 1-ton hoist that I've taken down for the moment. Also has air compressor that's upstairs, and it's got outlets around the garage. So got a little relaxing bar furniture. Got my Christmas tree, of course, my big screen TV. We have a bar right here. Got a big bar back on order that will be a place to put the liquor and stuff, or the bourbon beer and bring a trailer. Check that out on Instagram if you get a chance. And then we're also planning on using this, at least for now, to shoot the YouTube videos. So I've got me a little space worked out. The original workbench that the guy had wasn't quite deep enough for the monitors, so I added these bar height tables just to have something to sit up with these chairs. But seems to be working out. So there it is. This is the Full Octane Garage South clubhouse slash garage. Let me know what you think in the comments below. So this was a big change. We'll go downstairs and check out the other garage. And something of note, as of 2 years ago, somebody just told me about this a little while ago. I only have one car of the 7 that was here 2 years ago. So the whole fleet has changed since the last time that we've done a garage update. So we're gonna go down and check those out also. Every garage that has an E-Type has this. If you have an E-Type, you'll know why it's here. And you'll also know what that is. Because I did get the cars out today. So the garage sits up on top of a hill. You can see the front yard and the gate out there. This driveway is actually graded for low custom motorcycles, so it works really well with getting the GT in and out. But here are the cars. Let's start with the garage. Okay, again, this garage is about 1,000 square feet, and it's attached to the house. And we're going to use this primarily for the everyday drivers and the cars that we get out more frequently. Because the upstairs is kind of the Jag garage, right? All right. So, of course, got the Craftsman cabinets from the other garage. Got my big screen TV. This little cabinet's been really handy. It rolls around, holds all the tools, and it's got plenty of charging ports. The vacuum system for the house is in here. Wish there was something else I could do with that. May have to think about that in the future. Guess it's nice for it to be accessible. Oh, actually, it really needs to be in here because that hose will reach every car in this garage when we have all the cars in the garage. Of course, another refrigerator and a sink and a bunch of cabinets. We use that for all the cleaning supplies for the house. Something to note about the garage too is they've got these LiftMaster garage door openers, and as you see, the garage doors run all the way to the ceiling. So it's a perfect opportunity to put some lifts in if we want to. The upper garage is also run super high too, so if I were to put a lift in there, which I'm not, it would be easy to do. So that's the lower garage, about 1,000 square feet. It's got 3 separate personnel door entrances. Okay, the reason why you guys are here, let's talk about cars. We'll walk you through what's in here now. Well, I digress. Actually, since the last garage tour, there's a couple cars that are still here that weren't here before. But as of 2 years ago, that was kind of my point. There's only one car here that was here 2 years ago. As you would suspect, that car is the 72 Jaguar E-Type, which is essentially finished for all that I'm going to do with it. Is a V12 2+2. And I put just about 2,000 miles on it since I've owned it 3 years ago. Spent a lot of time in the shop, but I do try to get it out regularly, maybe once every 2 to 3 weeks to drive it. That's the nice thing about Tennessee is even at the end of December, after 15-degree days, you'll get a 60-degree day like today. So what's happened with this car? It's primarily original on the outside. Had the front fenders replaced where there was some damage when I bought it. So the front corners have been repainted, and you probably tell that if you look really close. The rest of the car is original paint, and the interior was done this last year, and that's original. That's the factory leather from England. Wanted to make sure that was right. Second car, which was in the last update. This is a 13 Porsche 911 991 4S Cabriolet, silver on red. Kind of matches the E-Type, right? Thought that was pretty cool. We bought this with 5,000 miles on it about 1.5 years ago. Now has about 16,000 miles. It was Melissa's daily driver for a while. Really enjoying this car. Super dependable, super handy. The four-wheel drive has been, or all-wheel drive has been very handy for crappy weather situations and all. But now it's getting kind of a rest. Only get it out on happy days like today. But that's the official Driving with Melissa car. We really like that. So Melissa's new daily driver that we've got just about a month ago is a 2020 Audi Sq5. Got it with 24 miles on it. It's probably got 2,000 on it now. We drive it anytime we go out that we are not driving one of the sports cars on the weekend. But this thing, surprisingly, is really badass. We were looking for an SUV just to get the daily chores done. And we're looking at the Macan S and also looking at this car here. But we got such a great deal on this because it was the previous model year. Saved about, I don't know, $14,000 new for this car, so it was a great buy. If you notice, it matches the spec, at least the paint colors on the Audi R8 V10, which I thought was pretty cool. I think this is the Premium Plus interior. I guess I haven't cleaned anything since we started here. But got a lot of carbon fiber and stuff in it. And again, this thing is really sporty. You drive it dynamic and sport mode, it's a riot. You almost don't miss driving a sports car during the week. So there will be a review on that one, no doubt. Since we're talking about Audis, this was a comparatively new addition to the fleet. This is the 2018 Audi R8 V10 RWS, rear wheel system, I think. Means it's rear wheel drive only. It is not all wheel drive like the rest of them. It's one of 999. You can see we moved the tags over from the black XKRS that has found another home. Sadly enough, I missed that car. The RWS gives you a similar driving experience to actually like the Jag. They're very close in horsepower. The Jag's got a lot more torque, but with the rear wheel drive system, it's got a little bit of a lively front rear end, so that's a lot of fun. Love the spec, the black wheels and the body colored side blade are standard and unique with the RWS builds. It does have a added plus wing on the back, carbon fiber. Had K40 radar detector system, tint, full front PPF on it. That all done by the previous owner. Got a really good buy with this car. Bought it down in Fort Myers, Florida, and drove it 1,000 miles back in the next 2 days. Excellent drive, excellent car. We bought it with 5,000 miles on it, and it's got, gosh, 9,500 now, 5 months later. The interior of the R8 is really comfortable. It's a great place to be. Again, I drove 1,000 miles in 2 days, and then we drove another 1,000 miles in a couple days with the Blacktop Rally, and it was excellent for that. Lots of carbon fiber, lots of electronic bits. Doesn't have the diamond stitch seating, but these seats are super comfortable. There's actually room in the back. I don't know if you've never been an R8 or not familiar with them. Here it is. There's enough room to put maybe 3 crushable bags back there, which really makes a real difference if you're doing a road rally. A newer edition, it's working on about getting close to 2 years on this. We bought it in March of 2019. Is the Jaguar XKRS GT. One of 25 in the States. In actuality, it's down to one of 21, I believe, because one didn't ship, one got totaled, and 2 have been shipped to Germany. So there's 21 examples of these in the United States now, and 40 in the world were produced. It's 550 horsepower, 502 pound-foot of torque. It's a much better improvement from the XKRS as far as the traction control, the handling, a lot more downforce. This car is really a ride to drive. You can't appreciate it until you've driven it. It's got giant carbon ceramic wheels on it. This ridiculously low non-lifting splitter. And I love the canards on it. I don't know what you call them, whatever we want to call them. I had this car right after we bought it. Replaced the tires, had all the fluids done on it, replaced PPF on it, got it all ready to go. The center console was out on it. I bought it from auction, and apparently something wrong with the console when I bought it, and that cost me about $6,000 to get corrected. But really the only problem I've had with any of my XKs was that. Got the matching tag. Love that. XKRS GTs in the United States came with this exact spec. The European ones actually came in yellow, black, and red. I got a buddy that's got the only black one. It's very cool. But the US spec also came with rear seats. The other ones from Europe all have the roll cages in them. Very cool though. It's lots of branding on there. XKRS GT. You can see that. One of 25. It's one of 25 for the US market is what was produced and sent over. But very great place to be. It's a GT car. You can drive this. Again, I did this on Blacktop Rally, put 800 miles on it right after I bought it. Excellent car. Bought it with 1,400 miles from auction in Amelia Island. And it's actually a car that I have chased personally, this particular car, for 3 years or so. So we've had it just about working on 2 years, and it's got 4,500 miles on it now. So I put 3,000 miles on it. I feel kind of guilty about that, but I just can't stay out of it. For what we've got here, which there's already a review out on this, is the 2019 GMC Denali. It's got 6.2 liter in it. This is my work pickup. And I put 40,000 miles on this in the last couple of years. And it's been a great truck. Extremely comfortable. I think it's got magnetic ride. It's a great place to be. I use the crap out of that weird tailgate that they've got. So that's the update. Got both garages and a list of cars. Hopefully they'll stay the same for a while. Excited about the new place. Very excited about the new garage. This place is absolutely beautiful. It's 4 acres. 2 of it is mowed yard, and 2 of it is woods. 2 acres past that wood line right there. Got about 5 acres next to me that they keep horses at. Right there, I guess you can see them out there. Not a real big house, it's 3,500 square feet. It's got an unfinished upstairs, pool, 4 bedrooms. Maybe we'll do a tour on that next. If you guys are interested, leave a comment down below. Guys, one car I forgot. The 2010 Mini Clubman S that we bought with the Octane Garage YouTube channel. It's a work in progress. If you check our channel, Kurt has done a lot of work on it. I feel remiss that I haven't participating as much as I probably should. But he's really gotten a lot of work. It's about ready for the road. And we got a superb deal on that car. And we're put about $2 grand worth of work in it, and it's a riot. It takes us back to the old high school days where we both had 4-cylinder, 4-banger Civic, Honda CRX SIs, and Volkswagen Scirocco's. So you'll see a lot more on that as time comes. And we'll do some car reviews on some of the stuff that we've got out here. But thanks for joining me, Full Octane Garage, for the garage tour. Let us know if you've got any suggestions for future videos. We should start gearing it up. We usually get more done in the winter than we do the summer. I'm super busy at my work right now. Kurt's super busy at his. But it's going to be good. See you guys soon. Thanks for joining us at the Full Octane Garage.